Hello and welcome back to a new live stream. Now, I'm going to get this going. By getting it everywhere. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. We're going live on Instagram just to tell people as well. So, this is the first Formula 1 live stream I've ever done on this channel. So, we're just going to absolutely get it going on all social medias. I want to get as many people in here as possible. This is going to be an exciting race. And yeah, we're live for it today. Anyone on Instagram that might be watching this, big up to everybody that might have watched this stream. Okay, today we've got a massive race between Lewis Hamilton, who I am supporting, I'm English, okay, against Max Verstappen. The World Championship is complete today. We're going to be live on YouTube. This is my first Formula 1 stream I've ever done on YouTube. If you could come support it and join the stream, that would be incredible. I've never done a stream like this before. So if you watch Formula 1 and you want to get involved, get over to YouTube now. We're live. It's going to be a cracker. I just wanted to tell everyone on Instagram about that. Come over to YouTube. We're live for Formula 1. It's going to be big. The Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi, the big one. It's exciting. We're ready for Lewis to take it home as well. There might be some scenes in the chat. Come over to YouTube now. Okay. Right, I've just shared that on YouTube. We got everybody going. This is going to be insane. Everybody get your predictions in. Who is going to win the World Championship today in Abu Dhabi? Will it be Lewis Hamilton or will it be Max Verstappen? Because I want to learn about Formula 1. As I do it, I want to get involved with you guys. It's a very good sport, and I think it's probably my second favourite after football. I think Formula 1 is growing on me, maybe because of everything that's going on in terms of the sport on Netflix being shared. Joshua Vlogs, thanks for £5. He says, come on, Max. Bobby McDonald, thanks for £4.49. Massive fan of F1. Started watching July this year. I want Max to win because Super Max. Guys, I know my fan base is going to be very mixed between Super Max and Lewis Hamilton. I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan because growing up, I always saw Lewis Hamilton as the one I backed in motor racing. I never supported him completely back in the day because Netflix Drive to Survive is what really got me into the series. More recently, when I've been watching Formula 1, I've been supporting Lewis Hamilton because I'm English. And second of all, because I think he's a top winner. He's not going to be around for much longer in the sport. And I want him to do as much as possible in the time being. So, listen, let's see what he can bring. I'm going to get the chat box on here. Can we get the chat box? I don't know if we can get it going. Let me go to property, see if we can get it rocking. There we go. Yeah, lovely. Are there people in here? Yes, we've got the live chat working. That's good. Okay, what else do we need to get rocking? We need to get... let's get 1,000 people in here. Boys, everybody give me your predictions for this race. Race starts in 23 minutes, so we're going to be going through exactly what people are saying on Twitter and stuff like that. We're not going to waste any time. Comment down below who you think's going to win. No Thogden, no party. Hey, I'm in Paris. I'm going to PSG Monaco tonight. Vlog out later. Going to be a cracker. Haas will have driver of the race. Yeah, that would be mental. Listen, it's a big one. You know, not often we sit down and we talk about world championships. This seriously feels like a little bit of a World Cup, shall we say. You know, it's a rarity where we have such a big opportunity to watch a sport like this. And yes, it's not football, but it's a growing sport for me, and I hope you guys join in as well. We've got over 1,000 people in here already. Let's keep running up the numbers, and let's go through what the statistics in Formula 1. Let's just go straight into it. I'm going to delve straight into it with... yes, here we go. Okay, so we've got it on this screen. Let's go over. Let's talk about it. Who in Q3 won? Max Verstappen did. He is in P1 today, coming into Abu Dhabi. I know this. He's in P1. I accept it. He's on soft tyres to start. That's the key. Soft tyres to start. Lewis Hamilton in P2. How many times have we seen Lewis Hamilton not start in first, but come back to win it? I still believe Lewis Hamilton is the favourite today. And that's partly because Verstappen's on soft tyres and Hamilton's on medium to start. So Verstappen will have to pit stop very early. Now, if for anyone that doesn't really understand Formula 1, you have to pit stop when your tyres are softer because they can't run for as long. And yes, you're quicker on soft tyres, but if you're pit stopping all the time, you're wasting so many seconds. So when Verstappen has his first pit, Hamilton will go back into P1. It's then on tactics and what Toto decides with the Mercedes team as to how they're going to play their game, which tyres they're going to go on. And look, this season, they're both on 369.5 points. It's absolutely crazy. Verstappen's got 9 wins. Hamilton's got 8. Bottas is not actually expected to... Well, he's currently driver 21 standings. He's in P3. But that's how it's looking right now. So, let's look at Twitter. Verstappen's ready. Hashtag full send. Unleash the lion. He's ready to go, man. I think I can understand why a lot of you are Verstappen fans today. By the way, can we just say, George Russell, I'm so excited next year to see what he can do in a Mercedes car. I'm really, really happy they've given him the role. Look, even these people, yeah, they're part of the team. They're all dressed as Kingsman characters. That is absolutely ridiculous. I've got to say a massive shout out to George Russell, because as much as today, like you can see, he gets 50k likes, Verstappen gets 90. As much as the story today is about Verstappen versus Hamilton, I want to sit down here and talk about everybody on the race, not just the current top winners. Now, Kai Havertz did a post today, a little football link. You know, as you know, we're a football channel. Kai Havertz tweeted, "It's time, Max or Lewis? I'm going for Max Verstappen," which is pretty funny considering like you see footballers talk about it. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, look, he's even got his own little Formula One thing. That's awesome. I need one of them. Let me see if I can actually get one of them. I want to get the live chat on the screen. Let's try and get the chat box going. Oh yes, we've got the chat box going. Let's slap it here. Cool. Okay. So yeah, Kai Havertz expects a close race between Max and Lewis. I think. There's actually a video. I think we can find it. Let's go to Formula One. If we can go to actual Formula One Twitter. There, look at this. They've literally changed their bio to Max Lewis 369.5 on 369.5. Today is the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Who have they got? I'm sure they've got loads of celebrities there right now. I've got friends that are there and I'm so jealous. But yeah, look, they're all getting ready. Some absolute legends in scene. There's Big Stormzy. Big Ben Black, who's at the event today, saw Stormzy in his hotel in Abu Dhabi. How cool is that? And he's always got a bodyguard around him, apparently. Even he got back into the hotel absolutely pissed. And he couldn't even say hello to him, which is funny. So big up Ben Black. He's actually at the event. So there we go. Some farewell messages. Big up Kimi Räikkönen as well. Brilliant career. I think today's not just about Lewis versus Max. It's also about giving respect to Kimi Räikkönen on the incredible career he's had. If we go to take a look, Räikkönen this year has only picked up 10 points. But him as a career has been incredible. The journey he's had, the effect he's had on Formula One, the memes that have come out of him being that guy who never reacts, never smiles, always got a straight face. But one thing he always had is respect for this sport, and he always gave it his all. He always wanted the best for Formula One, and everybody respects him, whether you like him or not. Today is a day that we get together and just say, yeah, well done to Kimi. He's ending his incredible career. And there's Lewis getting ready. Defending champion Lewis Hamilton is ready to give everything in the final round of this incredible title battle. He starts from P2 on the grid, right alongside championship rival Max Verstappen, who's in P1. There he is, Max Verstappen. And we've only got about 18 minutes till the race, which is absolutely incredible news. We're going to be watching it along with you guys. Tell me what you think is going to happen, the decider, you know, both on 369.5 points. Who are we voting for? Obviously, I'm a massive Lewis fan, so I'm going to vote for Lewis Hamilton today. 43%. Wow. I'm actually shocked by this. More people are backing Max Verstappen than Lewis Hamilton today. Maybe because of the pole situation. I don't even know. But that's incredible. I didn't expect more people to back Lewis. I think you know, with Max being younger, he's got more of the newer generation who've seen him come through the scene, be the underdog, I would say, on the scene. People always expect Mercedes to be the winner. I think next year Mercedes carries this. I think next year won't even be a question between Red Bull and Mercedes. I think their car, Mercedes, they've been preparing for future years while Red Bull got their car ready for this year. And if that's true, it won't even be close. So, yeah, there was actually a video I wanted to grab of all the different like YouTubers and stuff. Yeah, this was funny. Mazepin got corona, and I was really worried that we were not going to see him everyone was going to start getting it from then on. So there we go. One last race for George Russell at Williams as well, which is crazy. This is the course, the racing track, as you well call it, in Abu Dhabi today. So there's quite a lot of straights, I would say. Big straight there, little turn, and then another massive straight. And that's, you know, even some of these turns, they're not massively... Okay, this is obviously a big turn. Then you come in, slight shift. It's quite windy around here. Then a bit of a straight again. Loads of fans are going to be there. Maybe Ben Black will be there. And then another few corners. And yeah, it really is. I think the moment where I think Lewis is going to win this race is catching DRS on one of these two straights here on Max Verstappen. He'll get the DRS and just absolutely send it. This is a long race. Okay, we don't know what's going to happen in terms of, you know, the safety car coming in, red flags, yellow flags, whatever. But what I can tell you is there will be a moment where Lewis catches up to Max, gets DRS, and will have an opportunity to overtake Max Verstappen on one of these. Being in P2 is not a problem. He is also, remember, he's also on medium tyres. So when Verstappen has to pit stop on his soft tyres, it's going to be interesting to see if Lewis can then hold on P1. And when will he pit, etc. It's all about tactics then on. So it's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing what can go down. It's a cool little track. I'm not that well known in terms of racetracks, but yeah, going back to Kimi Räikkönen, look at what he's done. 151 starts, second most of all time, incredible. 10 race wins, 52 podiums, 7 pole positions, and 1 world championship. There's a picture with him with the Ferrari team. Yeah, that's incredible. Obviously representing Ferrari, Alfa Romeo. Yeah, there's a big link there. So I want to say thank you, Kimi, for everything he's done for the sport. This race is about him as well, as much as it is about these two, Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. If we let's see if we can find some stats. Lewis Hamilton versus Max Verstappen this season. Stats. Let's go for stats. Let's see the stats this season. I want to compare them. We've only got about 15 minutes, so let's actually look exactly what's gone down this year, head-to-head Formula 1 points. Now, the big story, okay, this season, look at this. We started off head-to-head career points. So this is career points, okay. The best driver, you can actually see that Lewis is a little bit more points versus best driver. He's got a little bit more, but he's been racing for longer. But look at the catch-up. Look at the catch-up. By now, every single year, the champion's been decided. 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Look at the climb from Verstappen. He had a bad year in 20, okay, we all admit that. He only grabbed 214 points. A lot of people blame the Red Bull car. But look at the comeback this year. 369.5 points, okay, now in total. He's on par with Lewis, which is just insane. Usually there's a champion. Usually there's a big decider. There was a big gap. 214 in 2020 for Verstappen, 347 for Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, the year before, 278 for Verstappen. This is the closest he got before. 413 for Lewis Hamilton. The year before that, 251 for Verstappen, 411 for Lewis. So Lewis has always got into the 400 bracket, or near enough, 373, 383. Verstappen has never got this far, okay? To get to 370 points, or near enough that, is new levels for him, okay? He's had momentum, but he's slowed down. So today is all about whether he has the bottle. This reminds me of like England versus Italy in the Euros. You know, in the final, historically, Italy are better in European competitions. But England had the momentum. But for me, it comes down to the one with the most history. And for me, that's always Lewis Hamilton. The champion for the last 4 years consecutively. And then in 2016, he didn't win, but he won in 2015. And again today, he's got an opportunity in 2021 to win. And I think this is why I'm backing him. I know most of you are Max Verstappen fans. I can see you in the comments going mad. By the way, if you could, please subscribe if you're new around here. We are going to be doing a big giveaway. We don't often stream the points, well, F1. So if you are new to Formula 1 and you'd like to subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. So get involved. Comment down below what you think will go down. And yeah, most of all, it's going to be a big race. It's going to be a close race. So yeah, this is the gap. Take a look at this. GP1, Lewis Hamilton was ahead and stayed ahead until GP5, where Verstappen overtook him. He did a little catch-up in GP4, and then it was equal GP5. And then what we saw was a Verstappen climb away from GP5 all the way to the 10th Grand Prix this season, where there was, well, the biggest gap was 32 points. Then it was narrowed down in 10, and it's got switched round in 11, where Hamilton became the leading to become champion. And that was the final time. After the 12th Grand Prix this season, the only man who's been ahead has been Max Verstappen. From GP13 all the way to today, where it's equal, so you can't even say Hamilton's leading. No, he's not. He's in P2. It's all been Verstappen. So me sitting here being a Lewis Hamilton fan is all good, well and good. But if you look at the statistics from the 12th Grand Prix this season all the way to the 21st, the one leading is Max Verstappen. He has momentum, and I know it's equaled down recently, but has the car, the engine, has it been prepared? Is it rested? Is it ready for Abu Dhabi? You know, there's so many things that come into a race like this that you don't even realise. You know, this same car has been used throughout the season. How much power will it have throughout the race? Which car will be more designed for Abu Dhabi? I've heard rumours that it's more for Lewis Hamilton, but then look at the Q3. Verstappen smashed him. And I know what people will say, yes, in the final lap, they were on different tyres. But in Q3, though, I think they were both on soft tyres, which meant Verstappen's just been quicker. Verstappen's been quicker. But again, over a Grand Prix, when you've got loads more laps in a proper race, it's a different story. That is Lewis Hamilton's bread and butter. So yeah, recently it's more been Verstappen. The catch-up's more been Hamilton. But as you can see, it's mostly been P1, P2. You can see how close and competitive it's been. There's only been a few kind of upsets where they both crashed. In the 14th Grand Prix, that was a crazy crash where they both had to, go out the race. And then we saw more of a climb from Lewis Hamilton, who's kept the consistency of P1 or P2 for all the last races since 15. Verstappen actually Hamilton finished 5th in the 16th Grand Prix. But then apart from that, it's all been P1, P2 consistently from 17th all the way to 21. So yeah, if we compare the points this season, well, overall points, obviously Hamilton wins it because he's been racing more, 70 wins compared to Verstappen's 19. But he's been racing for a lot less time. Podiums, poles. Listen, these stats are not really fair because Hamilton's been racing for so much longer. Look at points, wins, GP, podiums. He's a little bit more on there, but again, that's not a fair comparison. Then we've got GP positions head to head. Lewis Hamilton's at 110, Verstappen 29. But Hamilton's been racing for longer. So yeah, this is how we're looking coming into the race. It really is exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing what goes down. We only have 9 minutes until we really start on the track. So comment down below what you think is going to go down. I think it's going to be a great race. It's going to be historic. It's going to be one to remember. Comment down below what you think. So yeah, let's get back here. We've got over 2,000 people in the stream, which is absolutely incredible as well. Let's keep building up the stream. Keep getting it going. And I'm excited to see what can go down. Let us know. What is everyone predicting for the race? Let's see what people think. We're saying, where can I watch this for free on here? We're going to be live streaming it, keeping you busy when the race starts in about 8 minutes. I just need to get my laptop in the charge, and then we're underway. I'm currently here in Paris for the PSG Monaco game, but that, by the way, Monaco is the home of what's it called? Max Verstappen. As much as, he is Dutch, he does live in Monaco. So get your predictions in now. Get the stream going. Just before we start, I'm going to put my laptop into the charge. Here we go. There we go. Right, what's everyone saying? Both going to crash. All right, if both crash and this fight turns out like... What will happen if they both crash? Does it depend... Where do they finish? They both won't get points if they both crash. What happens if they both end on the same amount of points? Comment down below. What happens? Hamilton wins by 2 minutes. Where can I watch it? We're going to be live streaming it, watching it here. It's going to be exciting. We can keep up to date with the Premier League as well, but the real interest is going to be the Formula 1 today. So, yeah, let us know what you think. We're just going to go over to Twitter one more time. In fact, we'll have a look at one more website with statistics, and then we'll go over. So, yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I saw a lot of celebrities backing who they want to win, and most people said... I think most people said Verstappen, but KSI did say... KSI said Lewis Hamilton, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if we compare age difference, Lewis Hamilton's 36, nearly 37. He's 37 in less than a month. Verstappen is 24 years old, okay? Verstappen's had 7 seasons. Lewis has had 15. The comparison, it's insane. The amount of events Lewis has competed in compared to Max Verstappen is ridiculous. It's nearly double. It's over double, which is just incredible. And yeah, he's more ready. He's more ready for he's more ready for it. He's more. Sorry. I think we got someone at the door. Sorry, is everything okay? Yeah. One sec, guys. Everything all right? No problem. Nothing. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I think we had a bit of room service there, as you guys can check out the stats. Oh, we've been raided on the stream. We've been raided. That is funny. Best race result, of course, first each. So Lewis Hamilton's got 103 wins, which is 35.9% of the races he's been in. Verstappen, 13.6%. But what we have seen is more consistency from Verstappen over the last few races, as he started to gain it more. Podiums, again, is more dominated by Lewis, but you could argue over the years he's been in a better car. Championships, Lewis has got 7. This would be Verstappen's first. Now, if we look at overall championships, F1 World Championship standings, take a look at this, guys. If we look at the overall World Championship standings, I want to look at all races of all time. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. You would be able to see that, Schumacher and Lewis, that's the big question today. What will Mick do in the race? He's allowed to race. The only one that's missing is Verstappen. Sorry, not Verstappen, Mazepin. Can you imagine Verstappen missing? I was thinking that. What if Verstappen or Lewis had to go out the race? They would just cancel it, right? There's no point. There's no point. It's not even fair. I'm really interested to see how Lando Norris can do. I think that's really cool to see Lando Norris become part of the top 3. Nice to see him get a pole position, potentially. P3 is cool. Sergio Perez for Red Bull in 4th. Carlos Sainz for Ferrari in 5th. Valtteri Bottas in 6th. Charles Leclerc in 7th. Yuki Tsunoda in 8th. Esteban Ocon taking 9th position so far for Alpine. Daniel Ricciardo in 10th place for McLaren, but obviously his partner has done really well starting in 3rd. So that's really exciting to see what goes down. Then we've got... I'm really disappointed with Bottas. I thought Bottas could have created something a little bit better in terms of the race. Starting in 6th is disappointing. We could have kept him ahead of Perez, so we could have held him off. I don't know about the actual Constructor Championship. I don't know how close it is between Red Bull and Mercedes, but the real focus is on the players here. I think a lot of people say, like my dad, they say the moment you take out the racing, like in terms of the moment you take out when all the cars became too good and it was less about the person and more about the car, a lot of people stopped watching. But what we have this year, and it's very, very special, we have more to do with the people. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton racing it out. And that's the most exciting thing. Verstappen picked up 18 points in Bahrain, 25 in the Emilia-Romagna. And as you can see, he's had 1 and 2s nearly consistently every time. He had 1-9 in Hungary. But you can't deny it. If he goes on to win it, and I'm a big Lewis Hamilton fan, and I know a lot of people will be supporting Verstappen today, I will respect it if he wins. I will respect it if he wins. That's one thing. Lando Norris, everyone put in the comments now, how do you think Lando will finish in this race? Put in the comments now. We've got 3 minutes until we begin. It's going to be very exciting. Here we go, man. I'll tell you what. Lando Norris, P3. What were you all saying? P3 or will it be Checo? Let's see. I don't even know. I think, to be honest, the race is going to be decided by one thing and one thing only, and that will be something... I think it'll be between Lewis Hamilton and Verstappen. But yeah, that's how things are looking so far. So yeah, it's difficult. Sergio Perez, if he overtakes Lando early, which wouldn't surprise me, he will then have P3, and he'll be able to hold off Bottas. But again, they're both on soft tyres. So Perez and Verstappen will have to pit very early in the race. So we're going to actually find out what's going to go down. But yeah, we're going to get the race up in a second, guys. It's going to be interesting. We're going to be watching the race live. So yeah, let's see what goes down. Here we go. They're just getting ready here. Here we go. Okay. Charles Leclerc in 7th position here for Ferrari. They've taken 5th and 7th, which is quite big for them. It's decent if they can sneak into the top 3. That would be insane. I really want Bottas early on to start overtaking Ferrari. I want him to get near Perez because I do not want them getting any points, championship points, from the quickest lap. That is the key. Esteban Ocon, I'm currently here in France. They're massive fans of him. So it's going to be incredible to see how he can do. Let's just put the sound down. We will get over to the race very soon. But there we go. So yeah, as we were talking, Daniel Ricciardo, his teammate is way ahead. But it's going to be interesting. Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly in 12th. Lance Stroll in 13th. Giovinazzi starts in 14th. Vettel starts in 15th. Latifi 16th. Russell 17th. Kimi Räikkönen 18th. And Mick Schumacher 19th. Now, Mick Schumacher, I think it's pretty obvious. This guy will want Max Verstappen to win. From what I've watched, he seems to be more of a fan of Verstappen over Lewis. The crash when the safety car came out in the last race made me a little bit unsure. If he crashes again today to bring out a red flag, then I will be questioning it. It's something that you have to be honest about. Like I said, I want the best for Kimi Räikkönen. I want the best for him. I think it's going to be very exciting to see how he can do on his final ever race. He's had 10 points this season, but he's been an absolute legend in the sport, and no one can deny that. So yeah, as things look, let's have a look at the championship points actually. Mercedes. Oh, it's all up for grabs. Oh no, wait 1 sec. Let's go over to the. Oh, here we go. Constructor standings. Mercedes on 587.5 points. Red Bull on 559. So it's still all up for grabs. All the cars are ready to go here. Please subscribe if you're new around here. We're going to be doing a giveaway of £50 to 3 different winners who can guess P1, P2 and P3 in the race correctly. And as things stand, Mercedes are the constructor leaders. Red Bull could catch up today if they had a big, if they get the fastest lap, if they catch up to points through Perez. We don't know how Bottas is going to do as well. That's going to be very interesting. And we have to remember, there's still a big battle between Ferrari and McLaren. Okay, so yeah, let's see what goes down. Leclerc is in 5th currently for P5. Lando Norris is currently overall. These are not how they race today, but this is how it is overall. Bottas is 218 points. Perez is on 190. Leclerc is on 158. But if we go back to the live standings, we can just see, big up Raikkonen, we can just see that Perez is currently standing in 4th. I want to see Lando get P3. I think that's the story today. I'd love to see 2 British racers get in the top podium for the final race. I think that'll be incredible and a great representation of the country. Born in Bristol. Absolutely love that. 22 years old. Anyway, any second now, we will be starting the race. They're just making the formation lap now, which is going to be absolutely exciting. Let's go back to the other screen. We've got nearly 4,000 people in there, which is going to be incredible to see what goes down. If we could subscribe, we're giving away £50 today to 3 different winners that like, subscribe, and predict the P3 correctly. Okay? So get it right. Get it right and you win. Okay? So yeah, this is how we're looking. Verstappen P1, Bottas in P3. That's interesting. That's how the driver standings. We're going to get the track positions up now. We're just going to get it live on the corner. So we have it for you guys. Live planet. Here we go. And we go to properties. Bang, bang. There we go. We're just going to get the live Planet F1 up now. Here we go. That's going to be insane. Let's just interact. Here we go. Agree and proceed. Let's go down a little bit. Cool. Okay. How do we all reckon it's going to go down today? Predict the top 3 and you can win £50. That's what we're going to do. Which is going to be... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Current driver standings. Wow, this is so exciting, man. I really don't know how it's going to go. I'm so worried. Is anyone else really worried about the race? They're just getting the formation lap, so there is nothing to see on the screen just yet. We've got the current driver standings on the screen. Obviously, Verstappen currently starting in P1. Let's just get this on. Let's get this on. Boom. Perfect. We're going to have the stops on the screen as well, which is pretty cool. We're going to be able to get that on. So yeah, comment down below what you think is going to win, man. If you predict the top 3, we'll say that. If you can predict the top 3, then it's going to be... I reckon this is my prediction. Let's go through my prediction, okay? Let's go to stats. This is my honest prediction. Lewis Hamilton P1 to win the race and to win the championship this year for the 8th time. And yeah, it's going to be special, okay? I then believe the next place will go to Max Verstappen. He will be P2 today. I'm sorry. P3 will be Perez. I'm going to be real with you, Lando Norris. I would love to see you do it. But Sergio Perez, because of the Constructor Championship, I just get the feeling Perez will get P3 today. He's been on very good form. He was really good in Mexico, in his own country, which is, you know, it was great to see him get on the podium. Everyone was really excited about that. Sergio Perez will get P3. Lando Norris will be P4. I think then Bottas will be P5. Actually, no, forget that. Bottas is going to be P4. Then Norris will be P5. Then I'll go Sainz. Then I'll go Ocon because I'm in France. I've got to put him up a few places. And then after Ocon, I believe it will be Leclerc and then Tsunoda. And then Fernando. Ooh, maybe who's going to be the biggest surprise of the race? Comment down below now. Who will be the biggest surprise of the race just before we start, as we're getting used to it in the formation lap. And just as a reminder, if you predict the top 3 podium in this race correct in the comments now, you can win £50 if you like, subscribe, and predict the P3. So my P3, for example, is P1 Hamilton. Here we go. It's lights out, away we go. Okay. What is going on? Hamilton leads! Come on! This is absolute scenes. Hamilton leads. He's already got ahead. We're going to need a replay on that. That's absolutely unbelievable. P1 as things stand. Hamilton's gone to P1. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Hamilton is currently P1, then Verstappen, then Perez, then Carlos Sainz, then Bottas, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Ocon, and Ricciardo. This is absolutely insane. Hamilton has taken P1. I did not expect this. Here we go. Oh, we've had an overtake. Verstappen. Oh my God. Verstappen. What's just happened? Okay, Hamilton's in the lead. Something just happened to a Mercedes car. But Bottas has gone down to P8. Oh, this is absolutely insane. I can't believe what's going on in this race. Okay, as things stand, Hamilton P1, Verstappen P2. Perez has gone to third. I predicted that, guys. I told you Lando would blow that place really early on. He was talking on Twitter about P3. He had one job to hold off the other Red Bull car, and he's already blown it. Perez has gone up to P3. Sainz doing very well in fourth. Lando has dropped down 2 places from the lights out, and away we go. The opening corner. I can't believe it, guys. This is absolutely insane. Comment down below who you think's going to win. I want to see the top P1, P2, P3. The live track positions are over there. The points are below me. What's Hamilton saying?
So the Mercedes then tactic here is, okay, you haven't gained a lasting advantage.
Wow.
So the stewards will be looking at that.
This is absolutely insane.
You've re-established the gap. I'm quite sure I can see that.
I can't believe it, guys. I seriously can't believe it. Lewis has gone into P1 just as I expected. Now, the great thing about Lewis being in P1 is that he has something over Verstappen, and he is on medium tyres. He will last out in that track longer than Verstappen. Here we go. 1.2 second difference between Hamilton and Verstappen as things stand.
I think that's clear cut for me anyway. But
There's 2.2 seconds from Perez to Verstappen, so we're already seeing a clear difference between Hamilton, Verstappen, and the rest. It's always like this, and it's happening again. Oh my God. We've just seen a little overtake. What happened? Okay, so Hamilton... So what happens here? Verstappen tries to overtake Hamilton. I don't know what's going on. This is insane. Absolutely insane. So Verstappen successfully overtakes Hamilton, and then to get him back, he takes the safety route and skips the curb because he believes that was an illegal move. Wow. No investigation necessary. That is absolutely insane. That basically proves that they're happy with Hamilton to be currently 1.4 seconds ahead, and they're happy that he took the route round the track, knowing that Verstappen... That basically means the stewards believe that Verstappen knocked Hamilton off the track. Therefore, he was correct to go back onto the track in first. This is insane. Who are we all backing in the comments? Let me know. Are there Lando fans in there? Are there Hamilton fans? Who are we all backing? Come on, Hamilton. Everything is insane. This race is insane. If you want to watch it along with us, it's on Channel 4. Red Bull Team Radio. Kicking off between Red Bull and the FIA here. That is insane. This is what we wanted. Big up all the Lewis fans in the chat. Get it going. This is what we want. Max Verstappen in P2 and Red Bull are fuming with the stewards. They're trying to get what they want. They're not getting it. Max Verstappen made an illegal move. Therefore, having the place back and the fact he skipped... Verstappen. I'm getting confused here. This is unbelievable. Right, we've got loads of Lewis Hamilton. Lewis fans in the chat. Come on, boys! But no one get too excited just yet. The race is not done. Oh, my God. Anyway, the live track positions are just over here on the side. This is the decider, boys. And we've already seen some insane stories. Max Verstappen saying, what are they doing here? Max is fuming with the FIA. He said, what are they doing here? He's clearly had enough of the situation about how Hamilton took the place back, skipping turn, but the FIA believe it was an illegal move. My honest opinion, this is my honest opinion, guys. I don't watch... I'm not as educated as most people would say, but comment down below, was it a legal or illegal overtake by Verstappen on Hamilton? Legal or illegal? Should Lewis give the place back to Max Verstappen? Comment down below. I want to see it in the live chat. Let's get it going. Yeah, brilliant news. No investigation, no penalty applied for either racer. What are people saying? No, Lewis P1. Illegal move. Not biased, but illegal. Poor from the FIA. Okay, so it's very mixed between people defending Max and defending Lewis. Should he give the place back? Comment down below. That was legal, dude. Lewis has to give it back. Wow. So some of you actually reckon that was a legal move from Max Verstappen. But it's more the fact they collided and Hamilton went off the track. And he kept his turn, skipped the corner, and took his place back. And that was because he thought it was illegal. He wouldn't do that. He'd get in big trouble if he did that when nothing happened. Most people... Wow. Yeah, I can't lie. I'm just gonna mute this for a second. This is insane. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm just putting the sound down a little bit. I'm gonna be completely honest. If you're watching the race, that overtake by Verstappen was a legal move, and I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan, and I think Verstappen has every right to complain to the FIA and the stewards. He kept within the apex. He kept within the track. He made a right move. Of course he wants to get into P1. He saw the opening. He went for it. But there was obviously Hamilton was holding in his position, didn't let Verstappen come through. And then it was because he could have moved, but he decided not to. That's why he had to move out of the apex and onto the side of the racing track. I believe that was a legal move. Therefore, and I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan, I believe Verstappen should be allowed to go back to P1. The FIA have shown a bit of bias towards Lewis today. And I'm a massive Lewis fan. I'm not complaining. But honestly, if I put my hand on my heart and I had to say, what do I think? I think that was a legal move from Max. He kept within the track. He just wants to get over and get into that first place whilst he's got the soft tyres. We all know that Max Verstappen will have to pit stop very soon. He's on soft tyres whilst Hamilton's on mediums. And if he's in P2, mate, it's gonna be nearly impossible now for Verstappen to get near. What we're seeing here are... I love the new GoPros they have inside the races. This is absolutely incredible. That helmet cam from Charles. It's incredible, isn't it? Guys, look at the game. That helmet cam they've been adding from this season onwards. In Charles Leclerc, they had it for Kimi in the I think Q3. They've had it for a few races in the qualifiers. I love it. It really gives you an aspect of what it's like to be a Formula 1 driver. And that is pretty cool. By the way, just to give you an update on the bottom... George Russell, the Mercedes driver next year, is last. He's in P19 as things stand. Then we've got Schumacher, who hasn't crashed. Okay, guys, what does everyone reckon in the comments? Will we see Schumacher crash today? And will he try give Verstappen DRS? Just to get that little bit nearer to Hamilton. Who knows? We're just seeing a little battle here between Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll in the middle of the park. 14 on 15. Yeah, but I find that unusual. They're teammates and they're trying to overtake each other and not allowing it. What's going on there? What is going on there? That's absolutely insane. But either way, we've still got a cracking race. So keep commenting down below. What's your thoughts? Like, who do you believe deserves to win this race? Comment down below. Let us know. I think it's going to be a close one either way. As things stand, the difference between Hamilton and Verstappen is 2.1 seconds. I think, to be honest, I can't see anything else. Apart from a massive crash happening or something, a big event, I believe Hamilton has got this in the bag. The seconds is growing, it's getting bigger. And let's be real, he's got this one. So let me just put the sound up again. Here we go. FIA. Hold on. The FIA I think they've been very kind to Lewis Hamilton here. They've protected him, saying that he's allowed to cut the track because it was an illegal move. What does Rosberg reckon?
So difficult. I think it's okay what they've done. Max was a little bit too lungy and too aggressive, forcing Lewis out too strongly, even though he had the right to...
Yeah, but that's what Max does. He's an aggressive driver. We know that already. But this is what I mean. Hamilton, the way he came back onto the track, gave back. He took more than what giving back a position. He went miles ahead. He went miles ahead. That was insane. That was the difference. When Lewis rejoined the track, he went way ahead of Verstappen, nearly over a second, because he skipped so much. That wasn't a fair comparison to the fact that Verstappen may have been a bit aggressive and didn't give Lewis room. The fact he went way ahead, I don't know, man.
It was a very late lunge, but it was always going to happen. Lewis knew he was coming.
We got Button's opinion there.
And he pushed Lewis
Former
on the
champion.
track, I guess, but he stayed on the track. And I'm struggling to understand the regulations right now.
There you go.
Because obviously in Brazil,
Button
there was
agrees.
no penalty, but they both drove off the circuit, whereas Max stayed on the track this time.
Button, even though Jensen Button's British, he is protecting Max Verstappen here. He believes Verstappen has every right to complain to the FIA and the stewards. That's from a former champion who's British, could easily protect Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, let's park that for now. What's interesting here is Lewis Hamilton actually has a little bit more pace as well, despite Verstappen being on the softer tyre. We thought they might be a little bit faster for half a dozen, 10 laps or so.
But this is what I mean. The problem with Verstappen now, being on soft tyres, he's going to have to get back into P1 before he pit stops.
Is hanging on to them as well. 5 seconds covers the top 3.
So as things stand, we've got Lewis Hamilton in P1, as we know. Verstappen in P2. If there's an update between the stewards and the FIA, whether they go back on their mind and think maybe it's right that they allow Verstappen to take the position back because of the collision, then we'll find out. We'll find out in a second. I'll keep you posted. P3 Perez. P4 Sainz. P5 Norris. We've not seen much movement lately. P6 Leclerc. 7th is Tsunoda. 8th is Bottas. What is Bottas doing, by the way? What is Bottas doing? He's had a shocker. He's having a stinker, boys. Rear's starting to struggle a little bit. Max has done this before, though. Verstappen is questioning whether his rears are in optimum position right now on the track. This is another reason why I believe Lewis Hamilton's going to take the lead. If they're starting to see problems with the car and he's in P2, this could be a problem for Lewis Hamilton. What are we all saying anyway in the chat? Everyone thinks FIA have got the decision wrong. Mate, this is just part of the game. Verstappen robbed again, says Anna. Nah, I'm backing Lewis today, guys. I'm not saying it's a robbery. I'm backing my boy. I'm backing my boy all day. Alpine will win. That would be scenes. That would be scenes. Lewis is better. You can argue he's been more experienced. He's done this for more years. Here we go. So we're just seeing a replay on this Verstappen on soft tyre compound. 11 laps tyre age. So when he gets to that 11th lap, that's when he's going to have to pit stop. And that's when the difference between Lewis and Max might grow. It might get even bigger. We're on lap 10. So any moment now, Verstappen will pit stop. He can't. There's no choice. And whether they'll have to do something to the rears as well, I don't know. Lando surprise win. Well, mate, the only chance of Lando or anyone else like that winning is if Max crashes into Hamilton or Lewis crashes into Max. If that doesn't happen, we're not going to see anything else between either of them.
They've got Perez there.
Anyway.
It's like a game of chess, isn't it? They've got Perez there.
Perez is in P3. So for all you Red Bull fans, constructor points.
Can pit Hamilton.
Yeah.
Because if Hamilton comes out with fresher tyres, Perez will be fairly easy.
Yeah, so when Hamilton pits, this is key, they're going to use Perez to basically hold off Hamilton for whatever he can do. Whatever he can do, they'll use him to hold him off. Red Bull have more constructor points as it stands because Verstappen and Perez are just behind Lewis. So currently the points are Perez gets 15, Verstappen gets 18, and I think Hamilton gets 26. Bottas in 8th only picks up 4 right now. For the Constructor Championship, I don't know how close it will be, but this will be absolutely ridiculous. I've got to say, if you are new here, keep smashing the like button and subscribe. We've got a huge giveaway on the channel today, and that is we're giving away £50 to 3 different winners. Make sure you send me a screenshot on Instagram of you liking, subscribing, and predicting the winner of this race. Okay? If you get the winner of this race in the comments now in the live chat here, you can win £50. I'm going to be DMing winners on Instagram straight after the race. So get involved now. Go! Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're just seeing a replay. So Verstappen goes on the inside of Hamilton, holds him off, doesn't give him room. And the moment he didn't give him room, Hamilton knew in his mind, oh, I'm going to have the stewards defending me here. He's blocked me off. Therefore, I'm going to skip the corner and take back the place that he belongs. But whether he's allowed the gap that he's gained from skipping the corner, I'm not too sure. F1's all about debate. It's not like a football goal, whether it's a goal or not. VAR decides it. No, stewards have a lot of opinion, more than referees in football. So, yeah. Great lap, Lewis. Keep it up. The team radio being very supportive of Lewis Hamilton. There is no need to pit stop yet for Lewis. We're going to see any moment now Max Verstappen pitting. Fastest lap is Lewis Hamilton. 1 minute 29 and something. The gap. So here we go. The Bottas gap to Verstappen is 22.1 seconds, which is just ridiculous. We're on the 12th lap. How can you go 22 seconds behind not your competition, but it should be today, your competition. Right, let's get to 2,000 likes. Keep joining the giveaway. I know a lot of you Lewis fans, Max fans will be very nervous right now. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is here. We need to work out a plan, guys. Right, so as things stand, we're into the 12th lap. Verstappen's tyres usually only last 12 laps. So I don't know what he's doing. There's now a 5-second gap between Hamilton and Verstappen. Verstappen, tyres are struggling. Red Bull have bottled this, ladies and gentlemen. Lewis Hamilton is going to be an 8th-time world champion. He's bringing it home. He's bringing it home. I've got no doubt in my mind. Lewis Hamilton's bringing this home. There's now a 5-second gap. I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all. If you seriously believe there's any competition now, tell me in the comments below. I'm just going to take it off here for a sec so you can hear me. You can argue that the FIA, the stewards, they've had their, they've had an effect on the race. But Verstappen's struggling. There's not a doubt in my mind that Hamilton wins this now. Not a doubt in my mind. All you Max fans keep crying. I like that. I like that comment. That is true as well. Very true. Okay. You can clip me all you like. I swear. You can clip me all you like. I am so confident that Lewis Hamilton is now the champion. I don't care. I don't think it's even a question anymore. I don't think it's even a question anymore whether Verstappen is winning this race. Lewis has got it in the bag. 5.7 second gap. 13th lap. He's got struggling tyres. He's going to have to pit stop. Then the difference is going to be about 10 seconds. This is going to be a boring race, but he's going to run away with it. This is going to be the easiest win ever. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Max is pitting as we speak. Verstappen pits. Okay, here we go. Team radio to Lando Norris saying we keep losing gears. This might continue to happen. That would be a big blow for Lando. Lando started in P3. And now he's P5. Lap 14, Max Verstappen pitting. Too late. I think the Red Bull have got that wrong. Let's see how long the pit stop will take. Wow, that was a quick pit stop. Red Bull have a very good team. A very good team. We can all admit. A 2.1 second pit stop. Basically optimum. This is insane. What a race we have on our hands, boys and girls. Smash the like button. Let's get to 2K likes. Please subscribe if you're new around here. We're trying to gain to 750,000 subscribers. If we could do that, it would be incredible. Wow. Oh my God. What is going on here? Leclerc's in P7. I think he's just lost out to Tsunoda. Red Bull absolutely on the ropes here. Perez 10 seconds from Hamilton. Verstappen 27 seconds from Hamilton. That's just insane. Wow. Early pit stop from Hamilton. He knows he's got the seconds above him. That's quite an early pit stop considering he's on medium tyres. I'm going to be real with you. Big statement. Right. As Lewis pits, let's see how quick it takes. 2.1 seconds was Verstappen. Hamilton, 2.4. 0.3 of a second lost there. A little bit slower. Yeah. Yep. Right. I'll be back in a second, guys. But as things stand, Hamilton coming back into the track. Perez is the new leader. Oh, God. But Perez will pit stop any second now. That's the key. Perez is currently in P1. Hamilton in P2. But a lot of races need to box. A lot of races need to pit stop. So there's a lot more to come. We're just having a little replay on what's going on in terms of the race. We just saw a little, what did we see? We saw a little overtake. Yeah, Leclerc having a little battle there with the Honda car. So as things stand, guys, just to give you an update, Perez in P1, 15th lap. Hamilton, P2, 11 seconds from Perez. But when Perez pits, Hamilton will go back into the lead. Sainz in P3, Verstappen P4, Norris P5, Tsunoda in 6th, Leclerc in 7th, Bottas in 8th, Ocon in 9th, and Ricciardo in 10th place. So the gap between Verstappen to Hamilton is 5.1 seconds. They've both boxed. Everything else is a bit irrelevant in positions as things stand. It's all about Verstappen and Hamilton. They've both boxed, and the gap is 5 seconds. And it's catching. It's catching. Yeah, I think Red Bull are tactically leaving Perez out. So when Hamilton does eventually catch up, they're going to try and hold him off. And wait for Verstappen to catch up some more before they pit Sergio Perez. But how will that work? His tyres are getting worse and worse. The car is getting more injured. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work out. But what I do know is Hamilton is 5 seconds ahead of Verstappen. And unless they see a big catch-up now, I can't see any other option. Seriously. Comment down below what you think is going to go down. Let us know. What do you reckon? I'm just going to pause it here for a second just to see what is going on in the race. Let us know. What's everyone's predictions? Where does everyone think everyone's going to end up so far? How is Hamilton going to cope being 5 seconds ahead? Will he hold on? Let us know in the comments below. Will he hold on? Tell us now. When does it start? It's already started. Hamilton for the win. I completely agree. I completely agree. Here we go. Okay. The race is back on. They're still banging on about that turn. Listen, I know Lewis skipped the track, but he's allowed to when he believes there was an illegal move. Comment down below. Let's settle this one more time. Legal or illegal move at the start of the race when Hamilton collided with Verstappen. Tell us now. We'll have a look at the comments, see who's got more support. There is, Jenson Button came onto Sky Sports and said there was nothing wrong with it. And in terms of Verstappen, what just happened there? Verstappen just had a shocking little turn. He's just worn his tyres out as well. I can't lie, guys. Verstappen might be bottling this. It's not even a race. Max fans are crying like they do all the time. I can't lie. There's an argument for both. Don't just defend Verstappen because, because you want an interesting race or whatever. This is going to be close. Very close. Here we go. Here we go. Verstappen just trying to take on Carlos Sainz here at the corner. He might get DRS on this straight. Yeah. Former teammate Toro Rosso, as they said. Verstappen just working out how to get over Sainz. And then the mission is to catch up to Hamilton. There's about a 7-second gap as things stand. Hamilton is a dirty cheat. He can have the tainted win. Oof. Imagine cheering for Hamilton, people are saying. Hey, why would you not cheer for Hamilton? This is what I don't understand. Why would you not cheer for Hamilton?
What else can they do? Well, they could also try a very aggressive two-stop strategy with Max Verstappen. Martin Brundle, would that be worth a try? They've got nothing to lose, surely.
Big Brundle on the commentary. What a legend, by the way. They're considering a two-stop strategy. I don't think you got any chance. Theo, did you not take a pic with me? When? When are you on about? Let's go, Lando Norris. I'm British but refuse to cheer for Hamilton. Why would you not support Hamilton? I'd love to know. How are you watching the match? I'm just live streaming it. I think he's got it. Verstappen has successfully overtaken Carlos Sainz. Verstappen P3. Verstappen P3. We have an update. Verstappen P3. So as things stand, we've got Perez, Hamilton, Verstappen, then Sainz. Big updates. That's insane. I honestly, I didn't expect the race to be as close as it is. We're gonna have a little bit of a break because we've got time until the race gets closer. It's gonna take a few minutes before Verstappen will slowly start to, try to catch up to Lewis Hamilton. It's gonna take a while. How guys? What's your prediction? Will Lewis catch up? Does he have the bottle? Go Verstappen. What is the gap? Let me tell you the gap right now. I will tell you the gap right now. Let's have a little look. The gap is currently in the race.
Norris and Lewis Hamilton as the most points finishers in this season.
They're just showing that, okay, Verstappen and Hamilton have gone to hard tyres. Perez is still on soft tyres with 21 laps. How is he doing this? The average laps you have on soft tyres is 12. He's nearly doubled that. Hamilton and Verstappen going on hard. They're in there for the long run. They're in there for the long run. No questions asked. The gap is 10 seconds, guys. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm so convinced Hamilton's got it in the bag. Hamilton's the king. Hold on, Lewis. Okay. It's heating up now because Perez in P1 on soft tyres, 20 laps in, is about to collide with Hamilton, who's on hard tyres. They're not worn at all. They're fresh. And any moment now, we're going to see Perez get overtaken by Hamilton. The moment Hamilton gets DRS, we will see an overtake. Here we go. Here we go. Hamilton to get P1. Will this overtake be the final overtake from P1 in the race? Here we go. You can see Perez trying to block every route for as long as he can. But here, Lewis Hamilton. Oh, Perez is really fighting. He can't do it. Oh, he can. Perez predicted that really well. Taking the inside. Lewis has it back. Will there be a crash here? Imagine there was a crash. Lewis goes ahead of Chico Perez. Will we see another pace taken in this race? I'm not too sure. Oh, no. No. Perez is back in first. What is going on? How is he holding him off? He's on soft tyres. 20 laps in, soft tyres. Here we go. Oh, Lewis, just don't crash. Lewis, don't flipping crash. Okay, this is exactly what Perez wanted to do. He wanted to run down the clock so Verstappen can catch up. The gap is slowing. 4.2 seconds between Hamilton and Verstappen now. 3.8 seconds. This is a masterclass from Chico Perez. This is a masterclass. Now 3.5 seconds between Verstappen and Hamilton. Oh my God. Hamilton team radio. That's some dangerous driving, he says. No surprises. This is insane. Chico Perez with a masterclass, holding off, going slow, but holding off Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen's 1 second. Oh my goodness me. Chico's coming back for it. Perfect. Perfect. Hamilton hold him off. Hamilton hold him off. Chico Perez has just been overtaken by Hamilton and he's away. We are good, but something to take from this. Something to take from this. This is insane. Absolutely insane. One thing to take from this is Verstappen's now overtaken Perez. He's given up the place. Perez has done Red Bull a massive favour. There's now only a 1.2 second difference between Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen in the 21st lap. That was insane. That is a tactical masterclass from the Red Bull constructor team. Yep. Max Verstappen just said on the team radio, Checo is a legend. No surprise. No surprise. That's why Checo is the best supporting driver you will see in years to come. He's a massive part of Red Bull team and he's done really well there. Right. Wow. I don't know how, when Lewis overtook Chico Perez the first time, Chico came back, Checo came back, and he came back, and he created a 10-second gap between Verstappen and Hamilton become 1 second. That's just absolutely unbelievable. I mean, this has been an exciting race for sure. Checo's done a massive favour, but Lewis is still in P1. But Verstappen's right on his arse. Right on his arse.
We've seen such raw speed, haven't we, of this Mercedes-Benz in the hand of Hamilton, particularly for the last 3 Grand Prix. And it's now
1.7 second difference right now between Verstappen and Hamilton. Boys and girls, what are we thinking about the race so far? I'm watching the race in Belgium. What's your favourite F1 team? I don't have a favourite team. I just support Lewis. Maybe Mercedes, because I also like George Russell, and next year it's going to be Lewis and George Russell. That's going to be incredible. Checo's man of the match. Checo could be driver of the day. I'll give you that. I'd probably vote for him. I'm not a salty Mercedes Lewis fan. I will vote for Chico for that move. It was incredible. Wow. Raikkonen's made his final ever pit stop in Formula 1. Unbelievable scenes here. But now the real question is, how does Verstappen catch up to Hamilton with a 2-second gap? Tell me. I think it might be hammer time for Hamilton. We need to get away from Max Verstappen. We need to gain. The difference needs to become a little bit bigger if we want to feel a little bit safe in this race. 1 to 2 seconds, a little bit DRS and one bad turn for Lewis, and you never know. It's currently a 2.4 second difference between Verstappen and Hamilton. This is insane. What? Tsunoda is P3. What is Tsunoda doing in P3? Has he just not pit stopped? How is AlphaTauri Tsunoda in P3? Is this a tactic from... Here we go. Chico Perez. Plan A. They've got plans. I think plan A for now will generally be give it all for Verstappen to catch up for Hamilton. And then with Perez dropping down the places now, he'll do whatever he can to be able to get the fastest lap. He'll look for a little bit of a... Oh, Perez has gone back over Tsunoda. Okay, Tsunoda's in the pits. Tsunoda's had a great start, but he has gone down a lot of places, actually. Down to P8. Oh. Tsunoda exits at P8 behind Sainz. Oh, P9. Norris is ahead of him. Norris has gone from P3 to P8. Not good from him. I really wanted him to get a cheeky British podium for the final race. Because how cool would it be if Hamilton got his 8th World Championship and on the podium was another British driver? It would be awesome. I'm going to be real with you. I'm watching from Singapore. Yeah, everybody comment down below. Where are we all from for this race? Where are we all from? I am currently in Paris, France. How cool is that? I think it's cool. We've got people from Australia, England, India, Wales, Netherlands. I'm not surprised there's people from... who we got here? Well, people from Netherlands doesn't surprise me with Verstappen creating such an incredible atmosphere in that country for Formula 1. Hong Kong, United States, Indonesia, Abu Dhabi, France, Sweden, Uganda, Croatia, Belgium, Puerto Rico, Norway, Canada. Incredible, to be fair. It's pretty cool to see people from all around the world. People from New Zealand, of course, people from London as well. That's where I live. Great place, great place. So we got current tyres, Hamilton hard, Verstappen hard, Bottas in mediums, Perez in hard. Was it a tactical decision for Bottas to go into mediums so he could catch up to maybe not Verstappen, but catch up into the podium place? Mercedes are in a much better position now. Much better. Very good. Very good. Anyway, as things stand, Gasly's gone into P6. He's now ahead of Tsunoda by 4 places for AlphaTauri. I think there must have been a little tactic there. Red Bull to AlphaTauri. Maybe Tsunoda would try hold off Bottas because of the whole Red Bull link with AlphaTauri. Update on the laps. We're in the lap 26. Verstappen's P2. Bottas P3. Verstappen is currently sitting a few seconds behind Hamilton. We're just having a little replay here on turn 5 between Perez and Hamilton. This was the cool little battle we had. I don't know how Perez held him off for so long. That was incredible. Incredible driving. Michael Massey saying to Toto, it's just hard racing. Checo did so well there. Incredible to hold off Hamilton for so long. Toto was trying to claim that it was dangerous driving, but eventually we saw Hamilton overtake him, but Verstappen's so close now that it's just incredible. Kimi Räikkönen. Do we have damage to Räikkönen? No. No. Whatever happens, guys, I don't want Räikkönen to crash or have to leave the race early on his final ever F1 race. Let's not end it on a bad note. Don't end it on a bad note. The gap between Hamilton and Verstappen as things are is 3.5 seconds. Hamilton's getting away with it. And as I said at the beginning, and I'll put the sound down for this. Oh, Räikkönen had a bit of a spin there. Oh. Räikkönen had a bit of a spin. Let's hope Räikkönen can continue. He might have a little bit of damage on the front of his car. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm going to be completely honest. We're in the 27th lap. Hamilton is gaining more and more pace away from Verstappen. The speed difference is now, the difference in the timings is 3.7 seconds. I don't have a doubt in my mind, again, I can say this with full confidence, that Lewis Hamilton is going to be an 8-time world champion by the end of this race. We saw Red Bull throw everything they had at this, trying, complain to the FIA, saying, Verstappen, it wasn't dangerous driving and Hamilton just cut through the track. They complained to the FIA. They didn't get what they want. And then Chico, then he goes and does dangerous driving himself. So how can you complain to the FIA but then your teammate does the same thing and you don't say a word. It's like they both do it. They equal themselves out. Therefore, it is fair and square that Hamilton is in P1 right now. Okay? You can't say Mafia, FIA, or whatever you want to say in the comments, all these memes, when Hamilton is the driver who had to deal with the dangerous driving from Checo when he was holding him off. The speeds they were going at was so slow. That's why Verstappen went from a 10-second gap to 1 second. If anything, they should do Red Bull, but they won't, out of fairness for the race. And as things stand, we're sitting on a 3.8 second gap between Hamilton and Verstappen. Both on hard tyres. We're going to see a long race now. It could be a bit of a slow one. Let's just say that. It's not going to be like a Saudi Arabia race. Should we put it that way? Raikkonen's in the pits. They've actually brought the car in. They're clearly not in competition here. They're clearly not in a race. They just don't want to crash. They have to do something with the car, I think. So we'll see what goes down. Comment down below as an update. What do you reckon? Hamilton is a world champion and he will deserve this. I completely agree. Let's just get the race going again. What's everyone else saying? Kimi Raikkonen, yeah, he's taking a long pit stop just to get the car perfected. I think it's very likely that we're going to see Raikkonen end in P19. Obviously, Mazepin couldn't because he got the Rona. Let's just get the sound back on. Oh! Verstappen's on his way back, guys.
Mercedes are also looking, I'm sure they're listening to Verstappen's radio. Bottas is in Verstappen's pit window.
So Hamilton says he's got a problem with the tyres. Second pit stop potential here.
Would Lewis Hamilton, saying that he's got a long way to go on these tyres, have to cover Max Verstappen if Verstappen pits again?
Well, he's got 3.6 seconds at the moment. Verstappen just did a personal best. He's done a personal best first.
Yeah, Verstappen bringing out personal best laps right now to catch up to Hamilton. Hamilton says he's got a long way to go on the tyres, but will that be the correct call, guys? Because as the tyres get a little bit more damaged and Verstappen dropping personal best laps, being the fastest lap, we'll find out. We'll find out if he can keep up. Yeah, Kelly Piquet. I think that's Verstappen's missus. Am I wrong in saying? I think it's Verstappen's wife watching on from the from the constructor's seat, really. Right, everyone, comment down below now. Who are we all backing, Lewis or Max? Here in the comments. Poor Iceman. F1 in the Philippines. Go, 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 Max. People are saying. Max is a better Hamilton. Come on, Lewis. You've got this. Lewis or Max in the comments, guys. I think we've got a few more Lewis fans. Hooray! Lewis. Update on the laps. There's a 4.2 second difference between Hamilton and Verstappen. Mental scenes, lads. Mental scenes. And it's gaining as well. It's looming larger. I'm going to be real with you. It's insane how far ahead Hamilton and Verstappen are to everybody else right now. You know, Bottas is 27 seconds from Verstappen. So that just gives you a perspective of how far Hamilton and Verstappen are from each other. You know, there's such a little... it's very close to that third podium, to be fair. Bottas and Perez are battling it out. There's only about... Yeah, there's only about a second in it. Oh, no, wait. I think it's actually a 29-second gap between Bottas and Perez. What is Perez doing? I think he must have just pitted. And then Alonso, 41 seconds behind that. Then Gasly, 42 seconds. To be honest, I think they've done it so all the seconds are behind from Lewis's time. There's Dutch fans in the comments, so 100% Max. Yeah, so Bottas and Perez both very close for third and fourth. Okay, Bottas is pitted. Bottas is pitted. Box, 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 box. So Perez takes P3 automatically. I don't know what the plan is here for Mercedes. So now that Bottas has pitted, when is Hamilton going to pit? And when he does, Verstappen's going to go into P1. That's going to be insane. Right. It's time to give Thogdad a call, I say. We're going to have to give Thogdad a call very soon. What do we all reckon? If Lewis wins, we'll call him and we'll try and get him involved, I'd say. Loads of Lewis fans got it 100%. Where is Thogdad? Thogdad's back in London. I'm going to PSG Monaco tonight watching Messi. Gonna be scenes, if you ask me. I honestly believe that, like, Hamilton's gonna win this. We've got about 26 laps left. It's in the bag. 32 laps gone, 26 to come. So F1's quite long, isn't it? No safety laps yet. No red flags. If we were to see a red flag, it could become very close again between Hamilton and Verstappen. So a lot more to come in this race. Anything can happen. People from Lebanon in the chat. My brother backs Bottas. Fair play. It's cool when people back other people apart from Lewis and Verstappen. Obviously, I'm backing Lewis because he's the GOAT for me. He's the GOAT. Yeah.
So 4.6 up to 5 seconds now for Hamilton as Max Verstappen navigates his way past.
Yeah, so Hamilton from the beginning has gained 1 position. Verstappen has lost 1 position. Perez has gained 1. Alonso in P4 has gained 7. Gasly has gained 7 in 5th. Sainz has lost 1 in 1. Norris, this is the big one. Norris has gone down 4 places. And he lost half of that right in the first, in the lights out and away we go. He lost it right on the first corner. Insane. We've got Thogdad in the comments. And he says, come on Lewis from London, England. Love that, Thogdad. Love that from you. We've got Verstappen 5.2 seconds behind him. This is a walk in the park, guys. An absolute walk in the park. Lewis Hamilton all the way. Support from Nigeria. Love that, mate. Love that, Oshodi. Are you going to do a live stream on the Champions League draw? Potentially. Or a video. What do we reckon? Could be big. What's happening in the football as well? We'll have a look. We'll have a look now.
It's a track that offers overtaking opportunities. I was talking to Andreas Seidel, the McLaren team boss. He said this should be stopped tonight.
If we were to stop under safety car, would you prefer medium or hard?
Hamilton said, if we stop under a safety car, would you prefer medium or hard? Hamilton says, both tyres feel good. This one too. Interesting. Very interesting in the race. Looks like Lewis is so confident. Lewis is so confident in this winning this. I think he had it from the moment he overtook Max right at the beginning. I don't think it's been in question. We've got some Ferrari fans in the chat. Good to see something different. Time difference is now under 5 seconds, but unless something major happens, Lewis Hamilton will be the champion. PSG video out late tonight. Thogdad, that's correct. Good knowledge from Big Thogdad. Bottas in P9 because of the pit, just looking to overtake Leclerc. Dad, Bottas is in 9th. Thogdad, you need to learn a lot about F1. The reason Bottas is in 9th is because he just pitted. Don't get me wrong, he's not doing great, but he would be a lot higher if he didn't just pit. McLaren fan here, I want to cry. Mate, it's been a stinker from McLaren. Ricciardo 12th. Lando 7th. Stinker. You've got Ferrari doing better than you. AlphaTauri doing better than you. Even Alpine are doing better than you. What is going on? A McLaren disaster class as things stand. Update on the laps. We're in the 34th lap out of 58. Yeah. I can't lie. In my honest opinion, I can't see anything else but a Hamilton P1, Verstappen P2. P3's up for grabs. Could be Perez, could be potentially Bottas, or I don't know, maybe no one else really deserves it. It will probably be Perez. The P3 will probably be Perez. This is a Lando disaster class, but a Hamilton masterclass. Ferrari just moving out the way there for Lewis to... Here we go. We got Leclerc. Leclerc being overtaken by Bottas there. They've got the seat from inside the car. That must be the most stressful thing in the world. When you see the camera lens from inside the driver, the GoPro on their head, that looks like the most stressful thing in the world. I'm serious. That's crazy. Yeah, we're just seeing Bottas overtake Leclerc there. P8 for Bottas, P9 for Leclerc. I just wanted to beat Ferrari, but my team may be racing against Mazepin soon. Peak. Popeye's KFC, I feel for you, mate. It's not always going to be good. You know, we saw a very good start from when the qualifiers. It was brilliant from what we saw, but they've just not continued that today in the race. Good teamwork from Sergio Perez in the lap 21 to hold out on Lewis Hamilton. Giovinazzi's out the race. Ladies and gentlemen, Giovinazzi is out the race. Oh, Raikkonen's out. I didn't even realise. I'm gutted about that. Giovinazzi joins George Russell and Raikkonen in the 36th lap. He has got a hydraulic problem and he stopped the car. So last place in 16th now is Latifi, still driving last place. Then Mick Schumacher. Then Lance Stroll, Vettel, Ricciardo, Ocon, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Bottas, Norris, Sainz, Gasly, Alonso P4, nice to see. And then, of course, Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton. Now, with Bottas being in P8, could the constructor points still go in favour of Red Bull? Hamilton still got the fastest lap as well. This is a big dub for Lewis. A big dub. That's all I'm saying. What you got, guys? What you got to say for yourself? Here we go. Oh goodness me! Oh no! We've got a virtual safety car. We've got a yellow flag. This is bad news for Lewis. Everybody can pit stop. Everyone's got decreased speed by 40% as well. Oh no. This is bad. Very bad. Very bad, very bad, very bad. Verstappen is boxing. He's in the pits. And as soon as Hamilton hears that news, he's going to box as well. Especially now on the yellow flag, I promise you. Here we go. Hamilton about to box, I'm sure of it. Here we go. Lewis Hamilton, come on. So the tyre age of the hard tyres is 23 laps. We're on lap 37. It's probably a matter of time until we see Lewis Hamilton take a little box, especially now that he can do it in a yellow flag with everybody with decreased speed. You're losing less time in the race if you think about it. Lewis leading by 22 seconds. But he'll pit now. He'll pit now. Trust me. Wow. So it's a virtual safety car as well. If we see a safety car come out, the seconds between each driver is just about to go. Toto's told the FIA not for a safety car to come out on the track because it disposes the race. Let's see if he gets anywhere with that. I'm not too sure. Lewis for the win. Love that, Jay. In the FBL Cup, I played an Algerian guy that made 9 transfers, minus 32 points. He probably doesn't understand the game, to be honest, mate. He's about to go green flag, yeah? Green flag. Rumours in the comments, green flag.
Safety car is ending as they are
We'll get a lap count going in the future, guys. I'll just tell you which lap we're in.
17.9 seconds.
We're in lap 38.
How's it 17? How's he not lost 21 seconds? VSC. We're going to be in trouble. Catch us up.
so a safety car, a virtual safety car, a safety car reduces your
Back to the green flag.
to about 13,
Hamilton.
14 seconds. Normally it's about 22 seconds.
Hamilton Verstappen is 18-second difference now. But Verstappen has pitted. 17.6. 17.2. Verstappen is catching up to Hamilton here, guys.
Because Hamilton is on a set of tires
17.1.
3 laps. Verstappen,
It's now under 17 seconds. Guys, Verstappen is catching up to Hamilton.
what is Verstappen's pace going to be between now and the checkered flag? And can he close down the gap?
And Lewis has to box. Lewis has to box.
Game on to the checkered flag. Under 17 seconds. The gap between Hamilton and Verstappen. Ted, down to you.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the way of it towards the end of the race.
I have no idea what's going to happen here, guys.
Still struggling to think
16.9 seconds. 16.8.
come in. At least he would have been on new tyres.
It's closing down. Verstappen on fresh tyres. Hamilton needs to pit.
That would have been on old tyres.
Hamilton, you need to pit now. If I was Mercedes,
Verstappen, he will need 8/10 a lap on us to catch. So we just need to keep that in mind. He might well get it, Crofty. It's exactly what he might have with those fresher tyres.
this is ridiculous. Are the Mercedes team just sitting there and watching him? They need to pit Hamilton now.
Maybe controversial end. Who knows?
Mercedes are being silly with their strategic.
It is not going to be dull. Stick with this because that virtual safety car has come out at a very nice time for Red Bull and Max Verstappen.
Oh, God.
With 1.5 hands.
Toto, get Lewis to box and come out as P1 and burn it. There's probably going to be about 1 or 2 seconds in it now when he gets out that pit stop.
5 laps old already.
This is...
Last lap, the difference between Hamilton and Verstappen in terms of their lap time.
Forget Hamilton for a second. This is hammer time for Max Verstappen.
20 qualifying laps.
Bit of a risk leave me out, no? Yeah, the potential to lose track position too high.
That's what we were talking about, isn't it?
Oh, my God. Mercedes have bottled this.
And then, of course, any kind of
So,
issue between
the potential to lose their position is too high.
so they were kind of damned if
Lewis is literally asking to pit.
I'm surprised it
Oh, no.
that was their call. We don't want to lose track position.
This is going to be a slow and treacherous race where Max Verstappen may just become...
Qualifying laps now. Banzai
He's going to slowly take this race. Oh, God.
for Max Verstappen.
18...
Rescue
I don't know what Mercedes are thinking. 19 laps left. 16.1 seconds. That gap's only going to close.
Hamilton then ahead of Verstappen. The gap under 16.
I think Verstappen's on tyres for the rest of the race. I don't know what Mercedes are seriously thinking here.
Bottas in 6. Sonoda, Alonso, Gasly, and Ocon. This is Fernando Alonso.
I'm sure someone clipped me. I'm worried now. Ah, God.
And that's how Gasly got.
I was in front in the corner braking, so it couldn't get coming.
Fernando Alonso off the track
Fernando would not have been speaking as he went down
and went
the
back
inside.
in front of him because he felt like it was an illegal move.
Track and over the curb.
The experienced drivers
He's staying
playing experienced moves, shall we say.
on the track at the moment.
wasn't it? I think.
Oh, is that so?
Fernando Alonso, by the way, putting in a great race. I think he's P4 as things stand. I really hope... Fernando Alonso is an absolute Formula 1 legend. So I'd love to see him... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he's pitted, so he's now P8. But he's putting in a really good race. When the others pit themselves, it's too risky to pit. What do we all reckon, guys? If you were part of the Mercedes tactics... Hamilton sounds nervous. Of course he does. Hamilton has literally said on the team radio, pit me. And they were saying the risk of Verstappen going ahead is too much. I won't be able to keep this pace up the whole way, says Hamilton.
Just one of this actually. I think absolutely on raw pace alone, Lewis should have it covered, unless he starts getting tyre degradation, unless his tyres start falling away from him, and that's a big if, isn't it?
Yeah, and that happy-sounding Lewis Hamilton, when he was asked what tyres would you want if we stopped under
Oh,
a
no.
safety car, just sounds a little more tense.
He looks tense.
On the radio now.
Hamilton does look tense.
8 seconds the gap.
As the gap does reduce as well.
What's even more confusing?
18 laps left.
If there's a safety car, which tyre shall we put on? Then they didn't stop.
Under 15 seconds now for Verstappen to Hamilton.
Track position.
When you're
Hamilton's tyres are weakening. There is no game plan. There's no... This is a Mercedes disaster class. This might go down to the wire now, guys. This could be a really close race. Stay tuned. And by the way, if you are new here, please subscribe now and predict your P1 winner for the race, the World Championship. Who's it going to? Comment down below now. Subscribe, and 3 people are getting £50. I'm going to be DMing the winners on Instagram straight after this race. It's my first ever F1 race, guys. So, yeah, we're having a laugh. We are having a laugh. Cool. Wow, there's a lot more Max fans in the chat now. You lot are mugging us off. All the Max fans are emerging from their caves. Exactly that. I feel like there were so many Lewis fans before, and everyone suddenly disappeared. Goodness me.
Hello, Crofty. Yes, just on about Valtteri Bottas. The virtual safety car came too late for him. He'd already pitted.
16 laps left. Verstappen, 14.4 seconds behind Hamilton, but also the fastest lap, also the freshest tyres. There are so many things falling for Max Verstappen, the Red Bull team right now. Perez in P3. Now only a 26-second gap to Hamilton as well. Perez is only 10 seconds behind Verstappen. So with this pit stop, it's going to be a mess. I think Hamilton won't pit. Will he even pit? Verstappen's going to win this race. Nicola Vallely, thank you for the £2. Well done, Theo. Come on, Lewis. I'm worried. I can't lie. I think Lewis might have blown this. The moment they said no pit when it was a 16-second break. What are they hoping for? Maybe a safety car to come in so they can have a pit stop? I really don't know what the plan is for Mercedes here. Every lap that goes by, Lewis is getting closer. There is no way Hamilton win with these tyres. Exactly. What is there a plan of another pit stop? And if not, why would they pit stop when there's like a 5-second gap, which will be the case after a few laps? This is going to be a cagey last 15 laps. 43rd lap out of 58. Hamilton P1, Verstappen P2, under 14 seconds now. But as the tyres wear out, it was going to reduce quicker than before. There's only so much the driver can do. There's literally only so much the driver can do until eventually the tyres give up on him. I think Mercedes they didn't have the balls to take a big risk there and pit when Max did. I was screaming at the stream saying pit, and he didn't flipping do it. When there was a 23-second gap, he could have pitted and won the race easy. Thogden is watching this as well from London, which is pretty cool. 13.9 seconds as things stand. Oh, God. Tyre age, Verstappen, 6 laps. Hamilton, 29 laps. The tyre age is 30. There's 15 laps to go, boys. What are Mercedes thinking? Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. Bring it home for us. I'm so worried right now. My heart is racing. Team radio just saying to Perez, there's a long way for Hamilton to go, and they're right. They're absolutely right. How do you enter the giveaway to win £50? You have to like the stream and subscribe and comment down below who will take P1. Usually, this late in the race, I wouldn't take entries, but how close it could be at the end, I'm still willing to take it. So say Max if you think he'll win, Hamilton, if you think he win, take a screenshot, send it to the Thogden Instagram DMs, and you could win £50, 50 euros, whatever your local currency is. But I have to say, you have to make sure that you subscribe as well. 13.7 seconds now. I'm worried. Yeah, we're still taking entries as things stand. Don't worry, guys. What is the current gap? 13.7 seconds. 14 laps left. I'm worried, to be honest with you. I'm a big fan of Lewis. This will be one of his final seasons. We know that. So, I don't know. Seriously, I don't know, guys. Comment down below. Comment down below what you think. Yeah, I'm scared. I am. Here we go. 45th lap. So from the start of the race, Hamilton's gained 1 position, Verstappen's lost 1, Perez has gained 1, Sainz has gained 1, Norris has lost 2. Norris is making a comeback though, from P8 to P5. Would Norris, could he even sneak? Could Norris sneak a podium? Nah. Norris is battling with Sainz for P4. Whether he can get anything higher than that, I'm not sure. The gap's crazy. 27 seconds between Perez and Sainz. 22 seconds between Sainz and Norris. It's crazy how far Hamilton and Verstappen are from the rest, though. It's not even competition, guys. Bottas has blown it as well. Bottas and Norris are right on Sainz's shoulder. Right next to him. It really is firing it up for P4. 12 laps left. 12 laps left. 13.5 seconds. But those tyres will be wearing out, guys. They'll be wearing out. I can't take my eyes off the screen right now. I just can't. I have to keep watching.
He's on for another second place here. It'll give him the season record for the most amount of podiums scored, but it won't give him the World Championship as it stands. Lewis Hamilton on course to become champion.
Oscar Piastri watching the Formula 2 champion. Spoken about very highly. I'm sure he'll gain an opportunity in Formula 1 pretty soon. Just watching on the race. I'm sure he's enjoying it. I'm sure he's supporting Verstappen as well.
46 out of 58. We're on lap 46. We're reaching the climax of the season. Hamilton's coming up to lap 3. He's already lapped 1 in the case of Charles Leclerc. And Verstappen's trying to chase after him, but he's just not finding the pace. Ted Kravitz, down to you.
Well, you mentioned Charles Leclerc. That pitting under the virtual safety car really hasn't worked out well for Charles
Yeah.
Leclerc at all. He's rejoined behind Daniel Ricciardo and is in a fight with Ocon and Alonso a bit further up for 9th, 10th, 11th.
Little battle with Charles Leclerc there.
Working out well for Charles Leclerc.
He's gone from like P3, P4 to 12th. To 12th.
Sainz in the sister Ferrari. P4 and looking good for it as well.
Oh, Sainz is in P4. He's smashing it.
Norris keeping Valtteri Bottas at bay all the way despite giving away the drag reduction.
Yeah, Norris is doing well. He's keeping Bottas away. But I don't understand. I don't get it. Lando Norris thought Lewis would win this race as well. I must mention, one of the only races to say Lewis Hamilton over Verstappen. Apart from all the races that are like part of the Mercedes, you know, like Williams or Bottas. I wonder if Bottas is going to stay behind Lando and then try and get fastest lap late on to gain Constructor Championship points at the end. We'll see. Hamilton goes up to 394.5 points first in the Live Drivers' Championship if it stays as it is. 10 laps left.
Set up for the number of laps in the Grand Prix last year. No, seriously. Yeah, because we're 3 laps longer, aren't we? Because the track shorter this year. Maybe is it
We saw a masterclass from Checo
something that hasn't been
earlier on in the race when he held off Hamilton But as we've seen since that race, I've got to be honest, Hamilton's doing a great job on hard tyres 34 laps in. He's been on the same tyres for 34 laps. And still has kept like a 13-second range difference. That's the definition of a World Championship driver. And I'm not having it any other way. That's why he's my GOAT. That's why I believe Hamilton's going to win it. I'm going to be real. Oh, wow. Dutch fans are crying in the stands. Those Dutch tears. It's what we love. That's all I'm going to say. It's what we love.
It's very, very difficult to watch.
11 laps remaining. 12.2 second gap. Hamilton just speaking to his team saying how many laps and what's the difference. Two simple questions. Lewis can't risk here we go.
The pace of the Mercedes is just too strong today, so with Max is driving his heart out there, but we're going to need a miracle in these last 10 laps to turn it around. So he'll give it everything, but the clock's ticking.
Nothing you can do now, I guess. It's Max's right foot.
Horner basically saying that he's accepting defeat, but it's all a mind game. He's saying that to the.
Yeah, some luck from the racing gods, I think, these last 10 laps, but we're going to give it everything as we have done all year, as Max has done all year, and he'll drive his heart out these last 10 laps. You can guarantee that.
Yeah.
Would this been a different race for you?
Max
Lewis Hamilton
has 11 seconds to catch on Lewis in 10 laps. It's so doable. It's not even a question. It's so doable.
Well, it gives you more options. You have track.
Horner's speaking to Pitwall Live. He knows it's going to be 1 second in it come the last lap if it stays like this.
We're just getting on with it, and I think, in all honesty, they've just had a quicker car when you look at the pace that they've got on these warm tyres, but still 10 laps to go.
Thanks ever so much.
Horner's saying Mercedes has had a quicker car.
Slow puncture for Lando Norris, and that forced him into the pits.
Yeah, Norris did pit stop.
What has been a bit of a disappointing night in terms
The Bristol-born driver into P8 as he exits the pit. Gone behind Gasly and Tsunoda. AlphaTauri putting in a shift, 6th and 7th. That is impressive. And they've both got ahead of Norris, P10.
So just be careful on the curves. That's the thing. You see, Lando's problems were sorted from early on. He was just being told on the radio to be careful about deployment, but that's just an energy recovery.
I thought Hamilton just got a puncture or something.
A bit of advice from his engineers, but these curves, Pirelli were worried about them coming here.
Yeah.
Because they're aggressive, like they're aggressive in Qatar, where we saw some front left.
Pirelli, the car constructors, really the one that helped make the cars, were worried when they first came to Abu Dhabi, because on the apex it bounces the top bit up so much, you could have a crash just being on the apex. So Lewis is just warned again by Mercedes to look out for that. I think what they're doing is trying to make sure that there's no problems in any way from now on.
turns 15 and 16, the final two corners on the track, taken at about 160 miles an hour, and then taken the final corner around about 93 miles an hour.
Okay, so we're into the 50th lap here. 9 laps left. 51st lap, 8 laps left. Verstappen leads the line by 10 seconds.
This is Lando Norris, currently down in 9th place. And down in 9th place because on the pressure set of the medium
Come on, Lewis, bring it home for us, boy.
past Esteban Ocon. Lando Norris, who races all the way to the line.
Could be an incredible end to the season if he wins this. Verstappen has been ahead last few Grand Prix by quite some distance. The way he's brought it back, the fight he's shown, yeah, it's been special. It's been incredible. I'm going to be real.
Now he's cleared the traffic, and now that Norris is pitted, that means there are 5 cars for Verstappen to get through in that DRS train, as we call it.
Yeah, Verstappen though will get
Yeah, they're just mentioning how Verstappen will get DRS from the cars that he has to just go round. Because they're not, obviously, he's P2. But he just needs to, wow. I mean, this is insane. To see how close it's ended, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Even if Hamilton does win this and it's tight, thank you to Max Verstappen for making it as good and close, this title. I can't wait to watch the new Drive to Survive of this year. It's going to be special. Under 11 seconds now. Hamilton, Verstappen. Hamilton giving it absolute... I think Hamilton is just performing optimum laps on the tyres. These hard tyres are paying through. I'm surprised how well they're actually retaining. Hamilton's about to take home the World Championship. This is unbelievable scenes. This isn't over until the checkered flag is raised. Thogden in the comments. Love to see it. We're going to give Thogden a call if Lewis wins, though. Well, listen, Mercedes have a plan, and I'm going to believe in their plan. The difference between Verstappen and Hamilton is literally growing. The only worry is a crash or a puncture. We'll see. We will see. Lando, nice little overtake on Fernando Alonso. Moving up to 8th place. Yeah, he is on fresh tyres.
He's charging through the field. His teammate Daniel Ricciardo moves out of the way of Max Verstappen, then quickly gets back onto the racing line because he wants to try and keep Charles Leclerc at bay. But both Ricciardo and Leclerc out of the points at the moment.
Okay, here we go.
On course to be constructors' champions for a 8th.
I think Thogden's trying to prank me, saying crash.
And in a season where the regulations changed ever so slightly, but
You're all pranking me. There's not been a crash. Lewis Hamilton does not crash. He's just too good. He's one of the best drivers at staying on the track, holding on to P1. He's only got 5 laps left. There is absolutely no chance. Okay, there has been a crash. Latifi's gone into the track. How's Latifi spun out like that? Ooh. Oh no, the safety car. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. A Williams car has just crashed. A safety car is about to come out. Is this tactical from Williams to allow Hamilton to just win the race with a safety car? I'm just saying. Or was it a spin out at the worst possible time? Because now the time will be reduced between Hamilton and Verstappen. And if we do get a couple laps of racing, it's going to be very close. Verstappen pitting. Soft tyres, Verstappen pitting. They are going to absolutely send it.
So if there is a restart, Verstappen now has fresh soft tyres. Lewis has heavily used hard compact tyres. They will let any lap runners through on the safety car restart.
This will be an insane ending, by the way. This will be an insane ending. Max Verstappen onto soft tyres. He's going to absolutely burst it. It's going to be like a sprint race, this. The yellow flag is up. The safety car is out. So the time doesn't even matter. It's the best time to pit. Lewis Hamilton should pit as well. Yeah. If Lewis doesn't pit, he's lost his position. He's blown it. I'm going to be real with you. There's no more time difference between Hamilton and Verstappen. That is out of the question. The crash has created a safety car. And that safety car means you can pit. So do it.
So look, we're on lap 54 of 58 here.
Lewis just said, that's unbelievable, man. His luck is bad. Oh, my God.
Fire extinguishers have obviously gone.
Fire extinguisher.
The brakes, I'm sure, we're getting very, very hot.
The fire extinguisher's out and it's absolutely covering the track.
Unlap themselves. Just at the back of my
A Williams car letting down Mercedes.
we're going to get any racing laps in this race. Wait and see.
Yeah, we might not actually get any racing laps. And Lewis will win on a boring but guaranteed note. So maybe a Williams... Oh, no, it was just a little bit of a collision with Haas there.
In the skirmish with Schumacher, they
Schumacher pushed him off.
off the track, would have picked up a bit of dust and debris on his tyres. Then
Schumacher was having a bit of a battle there.
just let's go.
And then he spun out.
Dirty tyres from being offline there.
Mental.
Will we
Tyres spun out.
laps or not?
Hit the wall.
Jeopardy.
Bit of a knock to the back of the car. Yeah, that's a definite safety car. But if it's Williams to blow it for Mercedes, it's just like, this is doing my head in.
Has got the tyres.
The race actually might not restart, like Thogdad's saying in the chat.
Will they let the lap runners through?
Well, they always do let the lap runners through, and in between Hamilton and Verstappen,
But do you know what that would mean? If the safety car
Leclerc and Vettel.
doesn't allow anyone to come through, Lewis will be
It's the safety car period.
the world champion.
But that's what
So let's find out what goes down here.
the lap runners out.
And if we do get a couple laps, it will be a 1 second in it. And if Verstappen gets a run of DRS on the soft tyres, he wins this. This is up for grabs.
4 laps remaining when you cross the line. So this field has to bunch and then have to send lap cars through. So it may not restart. Is he right behind me? He will be. Once they've sorted out all the order. This is going to take a while to sort out. It might be with new tyres. Copy loose. We would have lost track position if we had pitted.
And that was the big key here. Mercedes for the second time.
Why are Mercedes not pitting? They're on hard tyres.
Max Verstappen pitted. Red Bull
Both Verstappen and Perez on soft.
Hamilton potentially losing track position. And in this case, if we don't go racing again because you can't overtake under the safety car, he
I don't understand this. I don't understand this, guys. I really don't.
A vehicle pulling the Williams out of the way or not yet?
can't see it.
This is serious hammer time for Max.
Have a load of other people pitting. Yuki Tsunoda, Pierre Gasly.
And Lewis is going to have to drop a masterclass if they restart the race for a couple laps.
Those orders as they shake out. But yeah, it was just bad luck.
This is going to be insane. Will we see a restart? Tell us in the comments.
Looking at, but they had the order to come in. But Hamilton was so close to the pit entrance.
It can't be. Surely it can't be Lewis.
The engineer's right there. Whatever they would have done, cut position.
Lewis said to pit way earlier when he didn't have to worry about tyres.
Not going full gas down the straight. Copy loose, understood.
His tyres are cooling. He needs more pace.
Tyres are going for Lewis as well.
This is awful for Lewis then with those hard compound heavily used tyres. So there's the shot then. Of course, to say that it has to be a safety
Latifi has let everybody down there. He's spun out.
Will they let
Williams letting down Mercedes. Am I getting something wrong here? George Russell is literally joining Mercedes. They have a partnership.
how long will they wait for
Oh my God.
if they wait for them to catch the backup? If they don't,
He is okay. Latifi is okay.
I don't think we'll get a racing lap. If they let them through, we could get one racing lap.
3 laps to go. Nicholas Latifi is seemingly okay after that contact with the barriers around about 90 miles an hour.
Surely we can't see a red flag this late.
Taken a whack, and it's good to see
Here we go.
that he's okay. Sergio Perez coming into the pits.
No overtaking for lap cars. Okay.
I think they're retiring the car here.
Perez is being retired. Perez is out.
I didn't understand why, but I think they are retiring the car, and yes, they're not going to be working on it, and that is the end of Sergio Perez.
No idea why they've retired Perez. No idea.
Check out. We need to retire the car. Need to retire the car. Box.
Really?
Yeah, box.
And lapped cars will not be allowed to overtake.
It's not mandatory in the regulations, which leaves Verstappen with a lot of work to do then.
So Mercedes will be constructors champions at the end of this race as it stands at the moment.
Mercedes are constructors champions. Confirmed. But why did Red Bull...
This championship, though,
Why did Red Bull
up for grabs. The lapped cars
retire?
won't be allowed to overtake, which means that there are
Why did they...
plenty of cars.
I'm so confused here.
Hamilton and Verstappen
Why did they retire
fight
Perez
his way through. Norris
if they know they're going to lose the Constructors' Championship
and Leclerc,
and there's nothing wrong with the car?
Sebastian
Checo literally said, really, when they said you're going to have to retire. Why have they done this? No one's allowed to overtake now. Lewis will just stay P1.
Racing to the finish rather than finishing behind the safety car. They've decided the lap cars will stay where they are.
Council lap cars will not be allowed to overtake.
Yeah, of course. Typical decision.
Max fuming with the FIA.
I'm not surprised. I'll try and look at this objectively.
Max fuming with the FIA.
One lap of racing here. If we didn't,
One
we allowed the
racing lap left.
we have no laps.
One racing lap left. Max versus Lewis. This is going to be insane. Here we go. It's gone down to the wire. And to everybody here, I have to say, with one lap left, just before we get underway for the green flag, we're doing a massive giveaway. And that is 50 British pounds, or whatever that is the equivalent, what you will get if you enter the giveaway. You have to like the stream, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment down below who is winning this race. Who is getting P1? Lewis or Max? No one else in contention now. Comment down below. Send me a screenshot on Instagram, and I'm going to be sending money to the winners. I'll order you a Domino's if you want, or just send you the 50 quid, whatever. But get it in. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, and hit the like button. Can we get to 4K likes? 4K likes for the boys. Here we go. One racing lap left. FIA fuming with Red Bull.
You only need one racing lap.
Only one racing lap. Max will go down complaining about the FIA, whatever happens here. If Red Bull don't win this, if Lewis wins this, Max will be complaining to the FIA. And if Max wins this, it will be an incredible final racing lap. Even if Lewis holds him off and it's super close, this is going to be a very entertaining final racing lap. We still have a yellow safety car. Here we go. Keep getting those predictions in to win £50. Like and subscribe to enter.
Race control are now saying lapped cars to overtake the safety car. So Norris and Alonso and Ocon and Leclerc and Vettel to overtake it. And it's ending.
It's ending. What?
So there's confusion, but the safety car is
Oh my God.
at the end of this lap. So those back markers allowed to overtake the safety car.
So what's going on?
Left, Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Maggie, this isn't right.
What's happening?
Has left Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen side by side. Hamilton will be ahead. Verstappen is absolutely desperate to get on with this on that soft compound tyre. We're going to have one lap of racing.
One lap of racing.
In 2021.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. One lap of racing, but Verstappen's on the soft tyres.
Pressure tyres.
Oh my God, this is insane.
2 miles of racing action.
Hamilton's on old tyres, Verstappen's on... I can't watch. I literally can't watch.
To the final lap of this race. And Verstappen sets up the Hamilton.
Okay, 0.4 second difference. Hamilton's still ahead.
Is it going to be an 8th world championship?
On old tyres, this is absolutely insane.
Try and get past Hamilton. First overtaking.
There is 2 places in this whole track.
Is Verstappen
And he's here! Verstappen!
down the inside?
Oh my God, no. I can't watch this. I can't watch Verstappen's overtaken Hamilton.
The championship trophy from Lewis Hamilton, who's trying to fight back.
On the final lap, Lewis Hamilton, he's blown it. He's blown it. Of course this is going to happen. It's a Mercedes disaster class by the team, keeping him out on hard tyres. Lewis Hamilton! Ah! No! None of these tyres! Oh my God. Look, of course Verstappen stays ahead. He's on way better tyres. This is a disgrace that they've redone this. An absolute disgrace. Lewis Hamilton, the gap is raising. Verstappen will be the champion. He's won the World Championship. And I do not believe what is going on. I don't believe this. He's actually blown it because of the safety car when there was an 11-second gap. Max Verstappen. He's won it.
For the first time ever, is champion of the world. Lewis Hamilton finishes in second place after leading for so long.
Lewis Hamilton has blown it. P2.
Are going to be talked about, and this might not be the end of the matter because Mercedes are furious as much as the Dutch fans think it's fabulous.
Max Verstappen. They've literally bleeped out Max Verstappen. He's swearing that much. I don't believe it, guys. You know what? I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You couldn't make it up, could you? There's going to be so much acrimony.
So hold on, Mercedes. When you were 23 seconds ahead, and you had the opportunity to box, where Lewis was on hard tyres and already over the average used for a hard tyre, they decided against boxing him because they're scared of Max taking over when they pit stop. Well, why don't you just believe in your constructors team to have a quick pit stop, get out there on the fresh tyres and hold out Max Verstappen? What has gone down is a Mercedes disaster class. Throughout the whole race, Lewis had this in the bag. I don't even know F1, and I still know better than those Mercedes constructors out there today. I was screaming at the chat, saying box him when you're 23 seconds ahead. When Verstappen boxed, Lewis should have done the exact same thing. He had a lead. I don't even care about the FIA. I don't care about... Mercedes will compare to the... Oh...
Max, we are so proud of you. Oh my goodness. I love you so much. You have driven like a champion all year. You deserve that. We needed a bit of luck. You got it. You made it happen.
I don't believe it.
We love you.
I'm done with this. I'm absolutely done. Zaki, thanks for the £1.79. I am fuming. Lewis Hamilton has lost the Drivers' Championship. It's another example of why Red Bull is a better constructor than Mercedes. I don't want to talk. I don't want to be here. I really don't want to be here, really, to be honest with you. Oh, I can't. I am so looking forward to the bollocks from Christian Horner after this race as well. Christian Horner is going to be shaking every hand and do every interview in the world. Horner is an absolute mug. I can barely watch this. Lewis Hamilton P2. I don't believe this. It was always going to happen when you bring him out on hard tyres. Max was on fresh, soft tyres.
Burst through on goal, and it was all up for grabs now. It wasn't Michael Thomas tonight. It might have been Michael Massey, but it was definitely Max Verstappen who burst through to take that win. And I might need to sit down for quite a while here, Martin Brundle, to just try and compute what has happened in the last 5 minutes. And he might need to sit down for
So,
the win.
I'm just trying to understand what I'm trying to recollect that last lap. So all of a sudden, the FIA decide, okay, we're not doing a safety car. Verstappen is literally on the verge of overtaking Lewis. Probably overtook him. Lewis... I was so sure that the safety car... I mean, Lewis is going to be absolutely fuming with his team. Lewis is going to be fuming with his team. Here we go. Let's hear Lewis. He's not even speaking to the team radio. Lewis is so fed up with his team, and they are the reason that he's not won today. Lewis did everything right. And when he said to the team radio, maybe it's best to box, when they should have, they said, no, we can hold this out. The safety car comes in. Bad luck. The Williams team bottle it for Mercedes. The ones that work together, the baby team, the the academy. And you've blown it. George Russell's team has blown it for Mercedes. He's a Mercedes driver now. I can't understand this. Like if Mick went off the track, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. You know, it's Mick Schumacher, and he doesn't want Lewis to win. But this is a disgrace. This is not a fair race. This is not a fair race. As much as you can blame the FIA at the same time, you have to look at Mercedes' decision making today and just say it was absolutely woeful. Alfie, thank you for the £1 donation, but I'm fed up. I'm so done. I'm just staying here to see. Okay. Lewis is left.
There seems to be an abuse of the rules here. The rules have not been followed. Why were only 5 cars allowed to unlap themselves and then the race restarted?
Yeah, the race restarted at the weirdest time.
So Mercedes think, well, hang on, the process was not followed here. It was not followed properly the way it always has been under safety cars, with lap cars being allowed to unlap themselves. Only 5 were, not the rest of them. And then the race was restarted, and they feel that's what's not fair. All I can assume is that Michael Massey, the race director,
I can't believe what's happened. When will Britain stop taking L's? Like, first the Euro finals and then this in the final lap. What is it about England and finals? I can't. I'm speechless, guys. I don't. I'm getting flashbacks to the Euros final. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm getting flashbacks to the Euros final. I'm gonna be real. I've seen too many finals bottled by things I support. I can't take this anymore. I just want one win. I can't. It's fixed anyway. It's unfair. It's unfair. And like all you Max fans in the chat here, all right, you can say what you want, but when the FIA deduct a position off Verstappen after the race, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And Lewis wins. I can't tell. Okay, jokes aside, I can't tell if this is unfair or fair. I'm not a Formula 1 expert enough to know whether this is fair or not. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. But what I do know is what an incredible race. It was heartbreak, but I really loved it. Congratulations, Max, but not a good time for Mercedes. Joel Morris, thank you for the donation. Completely agree. Tough time for Lewis. He's been let down by his team. His driving was optimum performance. Optimum. The performance from the Mercedes team tactics, disgrace. I'm fed up. I really am, guys. I'm sorry. I'm fed up. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Hard tyres have been on since lap 14, and Max on a set of fresh, soft tyres. Red Bull playing their opportunities there brilliantly.
All these Dutch fans are going crazy in the stands as well. He's got a real support. Elia, thank you for the £2, Elia Mackay. He says Sue. It's not a Sue moment, mate. It is not a Sue moment.
Max Verstappen, you are a Formula 1 world champion.
It's unbelievable. I mean, throughout the whole race I kept fighting, and then of course that opportunity in the last lap. It's incredible. I'm still having a cramp, but it's insane. It's insane. I mean, I don't know what to say. These guys here, my team, and of course Honda as well, they deserve it. I love them so much, and I really, really enjoy working with them.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I can't watch this anymore. I seriously can't watch this anymore. It's doing my head in, guys. It is doing my head in.
Say a big thank you to Checo. I mean,
We'll give him some respect. He's had an incredible drive. It's been a Max Verstappen and Red Bull team tactics masterclass. What Red Bull have done is got it spot on. As soon as they saw a yellow flag, they acted quick. Mercedes were always thinking, we'll act on what Red Bull do. Red Bull were the pioneers of the decisions. They put both Perez and Verstappen on the soft tyres. The soft tyres straight away. Straight away. And then you get him on soft tyres. He's ready to go out. He knows he's going to have about one racing lap to go. And of course he's going to overtake on some old hard tyres. Mercedes car can't stop the difference in quality between fresh soft tyres and used hard tyres. Especially in a short distance, it's not even comparable. Not comparable.
Could have been an eighth. We'll hear from him in a moment. Carlos Sainz is next to speak to Jens.
Tough time. Carlos Sainz. Oh, Carlos Sainz got podium. Oh yeah, Perez retired. Yeah, Perez retiring meant Mercedes won the Constructors' Championship. To be fair, I don't know where Lewis Hamilton's gone. One day England will win. You're right, guys. You are right. Hey, look, it's a tough result to take. But yeah, I'm telling this off. I'm actually telling this off. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it by saying thank you for watching this stream. It's been a pleasure. My F1 debut stream. And to be honest, I've really enjoyed it. It's been a good laugh. If you'd like to see me do more F1 streams, please subscribe. To everyone that liked and subscribed, I'm going to go award a few people with the, giveaway winners that predicted that Max Verstappen was going to take the victory. There's going to be so much spoken about this race in terms of tactics, FIA decisions, one racing lap, the timing of the one racing lap to continue. People, it's funny, right? Everyone says the FIA is in favour of Mercedes, but the way they restarted the race, and the timing they did it, everything involved in that, you can argue that was completely fair, and they're clearly not on Mercedes' side because they knew they were going to lose that. The moment Verstappen went and got soft tyres, that fresh, in the yellow flag after a crash by the Williams car, by the way, which just, I don't even understand. How is a Williams car letting them down? Either way, look, we could talk about this all day. I'm not going to come up with excuses. I'm going to keep a smile on my face. I'm going to PSG versus Monaco tonight. Football. Okay, I'm back to football. I've enjoyed my F1 time, not too much, but now I'm back to football. So get notifications on the channel, and the first 100 comments that drop Lewis, fraud Stappen. No, I'm joking. First 100 comments. What should we say? The first 100 comments to say teapot when that video goes up. I'm going to be following a bunch of you back and subscribing to the channel on whatever page that comments teapot. First 100 comments on PSG Monaco vlog tonight. That will be out either really late tonight. It's going to be a really late one, like maybe a midnight post for English time. Stay tuned for that. It's been a classic. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in a bit. And by the way, the teapot comments, please leave them on the PSG Monaco. Best way to be notified for that game is have notifications turned. Turn the bell on now. That's the best way to do it. And you will be told as soon as that video goes out. That's the best thing. Anyway, been a pleasure. F1, absolute scenes. In the end, not in favour of Lewis Hamilton. Tough one to take. Thank you for watching. And apart from that, we move on to next year. Let's see if Lewis can regain his P1. Let's hope for more very close fights. Thank you for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. Big up everybody that's watched. You're all legends. Please subscribe and turn on notifications for more content. Be notified. See you in a bit. Bye, guys.